What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Archie Cunningham logging in. Archie Cunningham. We're 14-1, number 4 overall. I always gotta readjust because I've been playing other things. Yeah, that's right. I thought I was going to go undefeated, and we lost. So here we are. Take a look at the standings. So in this season, this is the second half of the 27-28 season. We're right up there with Michigan State and Purdue, 3 of the top 5 teams in the nation right here in the Big Ten. Purdue has won 15 games in a row. They're 15-0. I think we got a match. We got a matchup with them coming up. Or is that who we lost to? Have a quick look at the schedule. No, we got them now at home. So we can knock off one of the top teams in the country here. Let me look at my depth chart one last time before we jump back into it, just to refamiliarize myself. Oh yeah, we got a lot. We got a lot of depth on this team. We got Brandon Willis, 4-star player, doesn't even have garbage minutes. So let's go. Let's go. I got some 15 emails here. Got to make sure I at least have a look at them. I'm going to delete all those. Check my recruiting class. Make sure none of them are in any danger of. Yeah, it's a pretty low. A 4-star and a 3-star. But we didn't have any money. Remember. So Bruce Lewis, he has a 1.9 GPA. So we're going to be looking for somebody else. And we don't have any money to do it. So we got to keep an eye on that for January 28th. Casamoulas, 2.5. He should get the 1,000 on his SAT that he needs. The other guy, I'm a little worried. Well, I should be worried about both of them. Really. So we got a big game coming up, but the real big game is on the 28th, the test scores. Is it though? I mean, we got a stacked team. If we have one bad class, I think we can survive that. Plus, I think this will be announcement time here. This may be my last season at Michigan. I want to see how the rest of the year goes. Obviously, I don't want to leave on like a heartbreaker. But also, I think it's time for a new challenge. We've been pretty successful here. Let's take a look at our history. So we're 14-1 this year. Keep that in mind. Yeah, we had a rough first year, but every year after that, we've been good. Yeah, I can't leave after a first round exit. That's for sure. I need some redemption here. I want to leave this program on a high. Hi, welcome. Here we go. Ohio State has Purdue, and then we have Purdue. So Ohio State's going to go in there and soften them up. Hopefully not beat them. We want to be able to do that. Purdue's now the number 1 team in the country. Michigan State at number 4, and we are number 5. We dropped 1 spot. Also ranked in the Big Ten is Ohio State, 21. One more day until the big Purdue game. Oh, Wisconsin is at 14 as well. It's a pretty stacked Big Ten this year. If you're not on your game in the Big Ten in 27-28, you're going to have some problems. Best conference in college basketball right now. Here we are, number 5, Michigan at number 1, Purdue. I thought this was a home game, but it's not. It's going to be tough. Here we go. Jump right into it. Oh, and we just got thumped. And we had an incident. That's like a 1-2 punch. This is not the time to be on my bad side, whoever caused that incident. After a big loss there, I may be handing out some suspensions. Let's see. I got to get a faster computer. I know that. Post game, a couple of guys came to me and said that Derek Boone was mouthing off about Anthony Jones. Derek Boone, I don't know who you are, but you don't mouth off to Anthony Jones. Okay. He's the backup. Yeah, he's got a case to be getting some more minutes, but you're not getting him. He's a freshman, though. I don't want to be too hard on him. Let's just see what's going on. Not going to take any lip from him, though. Heard you're having difficulties with some of the guys. Hey, maybe I'm not the one with the problem here. Maybe you should talk to the other guys. I don't like that answer. I'm going to ask you one more time. Give me the same answer. Your attitude's been lousy. You need to shape up. I'll do my best to change. Okay. Third time around, he smartened up, but his relationship with me and the players are down because he expects starters minutes. And you know what? I can see that, but not when you're behind AJ. Big AJ. We got a good thing going here, so you just wait your turn. Wait your turn, Frosh. Penn State is next. I'm going to look at my strategy page, see if I need to up that a little bit. Take away some of their offensive freedom. Well, our freshmen are still kind of low, but I don't have a lot of them playing. I wonder if it's time to give Howard more minutes also. So this definitely needs to bump. I'm going to go that 70 there. So right now Howard's at 24 minutes. I think it's time to take the leash off. Now he's up with 32 with the other starters. How's he been doing so far? Doesn't matter. He's playing more minutes anyway. Yeah, he's shooting really good on 23 minutes a game. How has Mim been? Just for giggles here. See, he hasn't been shooting well at all. At all. At all. All right, Howard, you're my man. Go get him. Here comes Penn State. We got him at home. There's a big win. Big win. I just want to see how Howard did there with the starters' minutes. His minutes might have been capped anyway because of the score, but I want to see how he did first game with starters' minutes. Kamani Steele from UAB. FAU. I wonder about taking them over. What did I want to see? I wanted to see the game. I could have done that a better way, but I'll go to the schedule. I could have just looked at his game log also, but I'd like to see the other guys as well. I played 26 minutes, 3 of 6, 2 of 4 from 3, 5 rebounds, 8 assists. Yeah, pretty good. 10, 5, and 8. I like those numbers. Where is Mim? Was he a little sulky? No, he got 13 minutes. He was a plus 18 in those 13 minutes, so that's still pretty good. Okay, overall, we're 15-2. We're in a good spot. We're ranked 5th. We're in a really tough conference this year. Really tough. Michigan State and Purdue both 6-0. Number 1 and number 4 in the country. We are number 5. I think we'll drop out of the top 5 after that loss to Purdue. But it is the number 1 team in the country away, so how far are they going to drop us, really? Look at San Diego putting it to Portland, 86-56. Our next game is the game away at Ohio State. This could be my last chance. This could be my last chance. I still haven't decided if I'm leaving. This game might determine it. I can't go out not having won at Ohio State. I need this win. If I don't get this win, that might make up my mind for me. But how many times do I go back and take a beating? I've beaten Ohio State, but I haven't beaten them in Columbus, and that's what I want to do. How come every time I sit down here, I get an itchy back? Maybe it's a mental thing. You know when you can't move and all of a sudden you get itchy? Same thing here. I always think, like, don't be scratching on the camera all the time, but then I immediately get itchy. Here we go. And Ohio State's good too. 11-6. They're 16 in the net. 3-3 in the Big Ten. Ranked 24 overall. Here we go. Come on. Get this win, boys. Get this win for me. Do it for me. Do it for Daddy. Oh, come on. Come on. Bobby D with 31 points. Thanks for that, but wasn't enough. You should have got 38. Wow. We still can't beat Ohio State. I must be 0-6 trying to beat Ohio State away. Hey, maybe I'm coming back. I'll keep coming back until I get that win. And the reason I want to leave is, I don't know. I'd like the challenge of taking a smaller team and seeing how high I can go. I've tried it with just playing on my own, but the problem when I play on my own is I do 3 or 4 seasons with a team, and then I want to do a different team, then I want to do a different team. At least here, I'm committed to this save. 40-point win. Why couldn't you save some of those wins or some of those points for the last game? Anyway, yeah, I'm committed to this save. I want to go a long ways into this. So if I take over a small team, I'll stick with them. The problem is when you have a larger, not a larger team, but one of the bigger schools, there's a cap. You know, it's the national championship. Once you win it, where do you go? You win it again. Okay, then what? Then what? Then you win it again. But if you're at a small school, you're probably never going to win the national championship. So there's always room to improve. There's always a goal. And you don't have that at, I always say Duke first thing, but Duke, UConn, UNC, Kentucky. You don't have that there. Okay, you won. Okay, that's great. Now we'll go win again. Okay, now go win again. It's not as exciting when you win. It's always exciting, but, you know, it's not like, you know, if Purdue would have won, man, they would have went nuts. That would have been a huge deal. But UConn won, okay. They kind of take it in stride. Same thing applies to the game. Yeah, I won with Michigan, which is, yeah, it's great. They've only won one ever. But, I mean, it's still Michigan. It's a big school. And I'm playing against the AI. Now, take Lemoyne and win with them. Okay, that's something, right? I don't even know that you could win with a school like that. Maybe that's the challenge. But again, if you're Lemoyne, whatever conferences they're in, I don't even know. They're a brand new school to D1. I'll get to a point where I'm dominating that conference every year, and the only challenge would be in March. So I'll just be skating through the year. Rutgers at home. I need to get going in the Big Ten here. 4-3. Like, I need to run. I need to go on a run. Okay. Rutgers, I like playing Rutgers. They play my style. They like to lose to us. I like that. I'm just thinking I could allow conference movement. Maybe that. I've never played with conference movement before. That might be fun. Can I still turn it on, though? That's the question. I'm going to go into the game options right now, and I'm going to find out live with you, although some of you might already know this. Yeah, you can turn it on. So, yeah, maybe if I take a low prestige school, I'll turn conference movement on. That way I don't fall into that every year dominating. I'll take over a small school, leave everything as is. And, you know, if I have a couple years where I'm just running the table and it doesn't look like there's anybody in the conference that can challenge me anymore, I'll allow conference movement and try to maybe skip down to a bigger conference. Here we are, Michigan State, 9-0 in the Big Ten. Away. We have won there before, but I would like to do it right now. You didn't do it for me in Ohio State, but yes, we got it done in Michigan State. As we should. And we should be ranked higher than them at the end of this week. So record-wise, we're still on track to have probably our best one-loss record ever if we continue like we've been going. Big Ten, we're 5-3. We're struggling. I don't think we're going to win the Big Ten this year. But we had such a good non-conference win-loss record. We were undefeated. We came into the Big Ten play at 12-0, and then we won our first 2 Big Ten games. 14-0 start it was anyway. We're 4-3 since. Not great, but we've had some tough games. See, Gonzaga is an example of what I was talking about. They have St. Mary's in their conference, but beyond that, there isn't much. So every time you see Gonzaga in the tournament, they're some crazy, they're 31-4 or something like that because they dominate their own conference. So their non-conference schedule and March are the only times where really they're pushed. I mean, like I said, they do have St. Mary's in their conference, and they had BYU. BYU has since left. Pepperdine. There's not much. So we're number 6, and Michigan State somehow is still number 4. We just beat them in their own gym, but we're still not ranked above them. We have basically the same record overall. Yeah, they're ahead of us in conference standings, but we just beat them. Like, how can you rank them ahead of us saying they're a better team? We literally just beat them at their arena, at their school. I can see if it was an upset, like we were ranked, or maybe we were unranked or ranked 25th or something. But we're 7 and they're 4, and we beat them. We should absolutely be ahead of them in the next rankings. I mean, where are we in the net? We're 5th in the net. Where are they? 9th. So we're even ahead of them in that metric. Okay, Wisconsin away. Come on. We it's one tough game after another. I hate playing at Wisconsin. But we've had success in the last couple of years. I'll take that. I'm going to check on Devin Howard again, see how he's doing in the starter role. He's not showing up here in the top 3, not that I've noticed. Okay, so we just beat Wisconsin, number 12 in the country, away, after beating Michigan State away. So we're 6th. We should be ahead of both of those teams. We're ahead of Wisconsin already, but we should also be ahead of Michigan State. Devin Howard. Let's check your game log here. So since he's become a starter, yeah, he had a bad shooting game at Rutgers and at Wisconsin. Kind of at Michigan State too. He's taking a lot of threes. He's not getting the rebounds, but he is providing the assists, which is kind of his job. He was a -8 at Michigan State. So I'm assuming that Bo Mim was a big plus at Michigan State. No, he was only a +1. I don't know how that works. They're the only 2 guys I have playing at point guard. So how can he be +1 and he be minus? There must have been somebody else playing point guard for me because we won the game. Anyway, I'm not gonna worry about that. 19-3. There's a team, Texas Southern. That's a possible candidate to take over. I like the name. I like the idea of being in Texas. Oh, we got Purdue at home. Maybe some payback. They just beat us. They're down to number 3, so they've lost twice. Yeah, now they've lost 3 times. We have the exact same record now. Okay, so we've beaten Purdue. We've beaten Michigan State. We've beaten Wisconsin. Put us ahead of those guys. Come on. Right now, we're 2 spots below Michigan State and 3 behind Purdue. I want to get in the top 4 because I want to get a 1 seed. Have we been a 1 seed? I think we won when we were a 3 or a 2. We might have been a 2. I don't think I've been a 1 seed in this save. Do we have a chance for the number 1 overall seed? Normally, I would say yes, but the way that they've been ranking Michigan, I would say we'd have to go undefeated to get a number 1 overall seed. Although the seedings have been kind to us, the rankings not so much. Indiana away. They're having a mid-season, 12-12. Doesn't mean they're not going to beat us. Yeah, it does. They're not going to beat us. 86-67. Dearborn filling up the stat sheet. So that puts us 21-3. We want to... Okay, explain this to me. Purdue's a 3. Michigan's at 4. We're at 5. Or Michigan State's 4. We're 5. We just beat both of them. And we beat Michigan State away. Who's handling these rankings? We were 5 in the net. We got to be higher than that now. I will check. Michigan State is 9th in the net. We're 5th. No, we're 4th. Best team in the Big Ten. Let's check the coaches poll. Coaches have us 5th. Media have us 5th. No, the coaches have us 4th, ahead of Michigan State. Coaches are smarter than the media currently. This is going to be a little bit of a shorter video because we started in January. I'm going to go right through the tournament. We're at 23 minutes right now. I'm only going to film the one today. I was just playing basketball in the driveway, and you can't see it, but I'm hot. But I do like this basement. It's nice and cool. It's going to be a little tougher when we move upstairs to the office. Office is still not done. The big problem with that, setting up the office, is right now it's a gym and I have a lot of equipment in there, and all that equipment has to come down here. And it doesn't fit. So I have to disassemble a lot of the gym equipment and bring it downstairs and reassemble it down here. And I don't want to do that. It's got to be done. I just don't want to do it. Maryland, you sons of guns. This is the team that just ruined my year last year. Knocked us out of the Big Ten tournament, then knocked us out of the first round. There, take that. That's what you deserve. Okay. And you know what? I hope I get them again in the tournament. It doesn't look... Oh, wait a minute. I was about to say it doesn't look like we have a shot at winning the regular season in the Big Ten, but we do. We're one back in the loss column. Michigan State with 2 losses, and then us and Purdue with 3. So if we run the table, we might have Michigan State one more time. And if we do, it'll be in Ann Arbor. And if we have a share of the Big Ten, that counts. Because that's one thing I haven't done is win the double in the Big Ten. Regular season and conference tournament. So that's a goal. We're 22-3. It's my best record so far. And I like this team. I like this roster. I know I said it last year. Oh, wait a second. We got to check our emails. We're going to have to jump back into the recruiting. I just know it. Because that 1.9 GPA for Bruce Lewis. And there it is. I'm curious to see what he got with that 1.9 GPA. I'm curious to see what he got on the SAT. Let's have a look. I'm trying to find him. He's out in the Midwest. He scored an 800. Even Jari Pikkanen, who we had an offer for, he doesn't qualify. So I got to take that scholarship back. Haha Bradford is a JUCO, so he's fine. Let me see everyone that I've offered. Okay, Casamoulas got an 11-10. He can get into Harvard if he wants. I got to reset this. Davenport, he's okay as well. Why are we not on his list here? We've offered him a scholarship. Let's revoke it. I don't need that. Let's go to the Midwest and full recruit list. We need people that have scored at least 1,000 that are available. So, haha, Bradford. I'm just assuming that's how you say his name, but what did he score? Oh, he's a JUCO. Ray Thompson, you just made it. You just made it, you. Okay, who do I have and who do I need? So we have a point guard coming in. That's it. Who am I going to need? We're losing Willis. We're losing Kevin Levy. And we're losing 2 centers. So I absolutely... All 3 centers. So I need 2 centers to come in. Yeah, forget everybody else. I need 2 centers. Going to go all regions. So, Kama Palmer. He doesn't have what I want. Oh, he doesn't even qualify anyway. Let me see if there's anybody that has what I want. DJ Lockhart, Bruce Lewis, and John Dumich. Yeah, DJ Lockhart, he did well. I'll add him to my watch list, and I'll give him a scholarship offer. That's it. I'm not going to offer anybody else. Going to go through the transfer portal. I'm going to save up big, and I'm going to spend big on the transfer portal. The last transfer portal I had no money. This year, I'm going to have tons of money. Nebraska in town. I know I always crap all over Nebraska, but I mean, you saw what I did to them, right? If they were in the Big 12, I wouldn't have an issue with them at all. You come to the Big 10, you have to be prepared for me to take a crap all over you. So our record now is 23-3. We are still ranked only number 5. I'll tell you what, if Purdue or Michigan State get a 1 seed and we don't, there's going to be some problems. We better be a 2 in that region because we're coming for them. Big talk for somebody who got knocked out in the first round by a Big 10 opponent last year. We're into mid-February now. We've only got 3 losses. Pretty good. Pretty good. Things are working out since I increased Howard's minutes. Our next games are, we have away games at Penn State and Rutgers, and then home to Iowa. Rutgers always scares me because we always beat them by so much. Not always, but usually. I'm just afraid every time we play them that they're going to snatch one on us. They're due. They're definitely due. Okay, so here's Penn State. 3-11 in the Big Ten. And there's a big away win. LeBron Griffin for Penn State. A lot of LeBrons now. Did you know that the name Peyton in Indiana instantly became one of the most popular names after Peyton Manning was drafted? I imagine the same thing with LeBron. Yeah, just any name, really. It's been fun recording these. I don't know how much longer I'll do it, though, but it is fun. I appreciate all the views and comments. And hey, if you have a team that you might want me to switch to, like a lower prestige team, put it in the comments. That will only work. Here's Rutgers here. See what I mean? I called that, didn't I? Yeah, the problem with leaving the comments is I have about 4 videos. I'm 4 videos ahead. So if you have a suggestion for the video, it might be like a full season before I read it. 76-39. Was that? I just want to check that score again. Yeah, 76-39 Southern over Alabama State. Wow, that's a beating. Usually when you give up less than 40 points, you probably scored maybe 60 at the most, but 76-39 final score. Wow. We are 2 games behind Michigan State in the Big Ten. We finally got ranked ahead of them, and then we lost to Rutgers. So what's going to happen now? 5 teams in the top 19 in the Big Ten. Big win over Iowa. Devin Howard, 10-8-3, making the most of those minutes. So that puts us at 13-4, depending on what Michigan State did. We need Michigan State to lose 2 more times. I don't know if we play them again. Let's check. No, we have Northwestern, Wisconsin, and Maryland, our remaining Big Ten games. So it's out of our hands if we win the Big Ten or not. We're going to need some help. But I think it's a bridge too far at this point. We still have an outside shot at getting a 1 seed, but that loss to Rutgers is really going to hurt us. Here's a game at Northwestern. It's an absolute must-win. Absolute must-win. For both the number 1 seed and any shot at winning the Big Ten. So 91-80, we got it done. 26-4. It's all going to come down to the conference tournament. Whoever wins that conference tournament is going to get a 1 seed. Losing in the final may get you a 1 seed also. We have the 3, 4, and 5 teams in the nation here in the Big Ten. And we have a couple other ranked teams as well. So getting to the final and losing may still be enough to keep a 1 seed if you're one of the 3 teams at the top. Gonzaga is unranked. You don't see that very often. Usually they're in the rankings. It's not a team that normally has an off year. Let's see if we dropped in the rankings. We are at Monday now. No, they kept us at number 4. And they kept Michigan State at number 5. and Purdue at number 3. They dropped Ohio State 1 to number 20. So for us, 2 more games before the postseason, the conference tournaments, I should say. Is that considered postseason? I don't know, but Michigan State has a 2-game lead on us, and they have 2 games left. So they need to lose both of their games, and we need to win both of ours to split the conference, but I don't think it's going to happen. Purdue's in the same boat as us. They're 14-4 as well. This takes us into March. I thought it would be a short video, but it's maybe not. We got 24 minutes left. We're going to go all the way through the tournament. And then I'm going to end it off on a cliffhanger. Do I stay or do I go? Maybe I'll have an announcement. I'll have a table with the hats, and I'll just put the hat on. 88-52 over Wisconsin. Wisconsin's ranked 12th. I said Wisconsin. Hey, that's pretty good. If I do the thing with the hats, I guess I'll only do it if it's Michigan, because that's the only hat I have. I don't have a Texas Southern hat or wherever. I probably won't do the thing with the hats. So our last game is Maryland. And guess what? Michigan State lost. So we still have a chance at a share of the Big Ten title. Purdue lost, so they're not in the running anymore. Down to Michigan and Michigan State. They are 16-3. We're 15-4. So Michigan State is playing at Purdue. So there's a good chance they will lose that. Purdue's 3rd in the net. Michigan State is 6. Wisconsin 10. We're 4th in the net, and we're at Maryland. So a lot going on. Maryland, the team that knocked us out of both tournaments last year. We already got our revenge, but now we're traveling to Maryland. Yeah, we took care of business on our end. 98-75. We got 199 points in 2 games against Maryland after what they did to us last year. Come back for more if you want. Meet us in the tournament. We'll go for 300 in 3 games. Maybe. We'll need what? We'll need 101. Imagine that. 3 games, we score 100 on them. Average. So what happened with Michigan State? They lost. And look at that. I never would have thought that. We're the 1 seed in the tournament. Wow. That came out of nowhere for me. So we got to take care of business here. I can get that double done for the first time ever, and then maybe secure a 1 seed in the process. Wow, that's shocking. They were 16-2, and we were 2 games back, and they lost both. Thank you to Purdue. None of my players have declared for the draft. The only one, Bobby Dearborn's not in the finalist list for the Norton. I still have never had a player win the Norton. Let's look at the Big Ten tournament. They've got it set up. So we are a 1 seed on Wisconsin side of the bracket. Michigan State and Purdue are on the other side. So we've had our way with Wisconsin so far, but we got to get through Rutgers and Northwestern, the winner of that game, first. So we've got as easy a path as we could expect. We're the 3rd ranked team in the country. Purdue's 4. Michigan State is 5. Wow. It's a strong conference. I believe this is the highest ranked I've ever been with Michigan in this save at this stage of the season. I know we were number 1 or 2 earlier in the year, but I've never been this high with this school. Still haven't started these tournaments. Here we go. I just saw some big teams flash by. I put it on the grid for the tournaments because it's one day after another. I don't have to see if we're playing that day because you can see. Once the tournament starts, it's 5 straight days of games. So in round 1, Nebraska knocked off Penn State and Iowa is out. I'm kind of happy about that. I've had some problems with Iowa in the past. Every one of these games that it's flashing by is a knockout game. Seasons are being ended right in front of our eyes. The drama. Ooh. Champ week. Okay, round 2. Rutgers beat Northwestern, so we're going to be playing them again. Nebraska got knocked off by Minnesota. Indiana knocked off Maryland. Good. See you later. Won't have to worry about them. And Ohio State beat Illinois. So here we are. We got Rutgers in this round. Yes, we took care of business. Devin Howard, no points, but 9 assists and 5 steals. I'm curious to see what's going on the other side of the bracket there, if any of the top schools got knocked off. Yes, Ohio State knocks off Purdue. Ouch. Michigan State beats Indiana, and Wisconsin has beaten Minnesota. So we got Wisconsin, and on the other side, it's Michigan State and Ohio State. So our 2 mortal enemies will fight it out to possibly play us if we can get through Wisconsin. Oh, we just barely 2-point win. Wow, we've had some big wins over them this year. That was not one of them. That was a close win. That would be a good game to watch, as with this one. Michigan, I did enjoy that. I don't know. I hope you guys did too. The North Carolina final, just on fast forward mode. That's what I plan on doing if I ever make the Final Four again. Here we go. This is the first opportunity I've ever had, besides last year, to win the double in the Big Ten. Last year I failed. Maryland beat us. But here we go. We're regular season champions, we shared it with Michigan State, who we're playing here. So whoever wins this game is going to get a double. Let it be us. Yeah. Oh my gosh, 94-68. Was never in doubt. Big Ten double champions. 1-2. Hit the music too. I hope I got music playing in the background. Hey, and I'll put some pictures up too. Put some pictures. Show us celebrating. I did that last time, but I wasn't planning on it. But all right. Let's take a moment to savor it. Okay. Moment gone. Stanford, the Ivy League of the West, has won the Pac-12. All right, let's go to the selection show. You know who's being a number 1 seed. You know it. This will be a first, too, I believe. First time I had a number 1 seed with Michigan. Are we the number 1 overall seed, though? That's the question. Let's see. I believe the number 1 overall seed is the first number 1 that you see. I always think that's the Atlanta Hawks, Winthrop. TCU and Utah. Hey, Loyola Marymount made the tournament. I'll be cheering for you. Oh, Tennessee. It looks like they have the number 1 overall seed, even though they're number 2 ranked. NC State, Virginia, a lot of Southern. Well, it is in North Carolina, Greensboro. West Virginia, Syracuse, Ohio State got a 6. And Memphis and Houston. Okay. So we got the number 2 overall seed, Norfolk State. That's a school where you need an 800 on your SATs to get in. Butler is our 2 seed. And then Wisconsin is the 3 in our bracket. UNC is a 7 seed. Okay, so Texas A&M and Colorado would be waiting for us if we win. Cincinnati, Michigan State. So Michigan State got a 2 and Purdue got a 2. Okay. Any other Big Ten? Minnesota is a 7. All right. Norfolk State Spartans are up on the menu. I don't have any updates on the recruiting situation, and I don't have any money, so I don't even bother. I guess I can call these guys, right? Oh, it's just the one. Oh, no, 2. Haha, Bradford. Put him on the list there. Text him, just say what's up. Not on your list. Well, let's see your list. Oh, Carolina came out of nowhere to offer him a scholarship. Why? They must have lost somebody too. DJ Lockhart is just us. I don't know why I'm gathering this information. I don't have enough money to visit him. I just want him to know that, we're checking in. It's good to call him now, just as we're going into the tournament. Watch what we do. We're 31-4. That's a good record. Morehead State, I like them. I like the OVC. I'm happy that Murray State moved on to the Missouri Valley. It's a step up, certainly in conference, but I do miss the Ohio Valley. That was a good conference back in the day with Austin Peay. And even before Belmont got there, it was... I don't know. That's the one that I zeroed in on way back in the day. 1989, I watched the 1989 Ohio Valley Conference tournament, and that's when I started following Murray State. All right, here we go. Norfolk State and Michigan. That went as expected, 81-57. On to the next round, either Texas A&M or Colorado. Tell you in a second. A&M won that one. The games just get tougher as we go. Here we are, Texas A&M 22-11, 80-60. All right. I don't want any close games. What time is it? Oh, it's still early. I don't want close games here. I want blowouts. Oh, we got a decision here. Yeah, he's going to Carolina. I already know that. Yeah, he picked Carolina. You're going to regret that. Let me check the grid. Or the bracket. Carolina's already out. So you committed to a school on the day they lost and got eliminated. Good for you. Ha ha! Get it? Because his name is Ha ha. Would have been fun to say that name for 4 years, but 33-4. It's a good looking record. We have New Mexico State Aggies next up. What's their deal? They were a 13 seed. They knocked off Boise State, and then they knocked off the 12 of Utah. So that's good for us. And Butler and Wisconsin wait on the other side of the Columbus bracket. I guess that would be the Midwest bracket. Which is good for us because we are in the Midwest. Although the geography of the states, Midwest is here. South is only like on the east, the southeast. California is in the south, but it's not considered the south. It's considered the west. But anyway, who knows how these regions get their names. New Mexico State, 24-11 against Michigan, 33-4. Oh, yeah, 80-46. We're in the Elite Eight against Butler. The Butler Bulldogs. Michigan State has a 6-seed Tulsa. Wow, where did Tulsa come from? Well, they're gone now. I just saw that they lost. Purdue has moved on. Wow, the Big Ten. Let's have a look at the bracket. I think the Big Ten is really showing up in this tournament. So we got, Wisconsin lost. Okay, Wisconsin is out. Here we have Tennessee and NC State, Michigan and Butler, 1-2 and 1-2. In Nashville, we have a 9 and a 2. Washington, Michigan State. Michigan State's got an easy path, don't they? They beat a 15, a 7, a 6, and now they have a 9. And then in the Phoenix region, we have Kentucky and Purdue. That's another 1-2. So 3 1-2s and then a 9-2. And that's because Cincinnati was knocked out by Washington. So let's go. Butler right out here. The beats don't stop. It's Butler right away and Michigan for a trip to the Final Four. Yeah! 76-52. I think we're hitting our stride right at the right moment. Kerwin Levy. I always have to think of Eugene Levy, and then I say his name. So we're in the Final Four. Here's Michigan State, Washington, Purdue, and Kentucky. So Washington beat Michigan State. All right. That's a 9. And then Purdue beat Kentucky. So your Final Four is set. NC State. We have NC State on this side. And on that side, it's Purdue, Washington. Wow. Where did NC State, how did their season go? They're not even ranked. Oh, here they are. They're 7th ranked. And in the net, 11th. All right. It's an interesting Final Four. I'm not going to watch the game. It's too long. I'll watch the final. Hopefully we win this game. I don't know what tournaments these are. NIT or CIT or CBI or... No interest in those tournaments. No interest in making those tournaments, playing those tournaments, watching those tournaments. Although I watched a little of the NIT this year. I watched Indiana State against Cincinnati. That was a good game. To this date, I don't even know who won the NIT. So maybe later on today, I'm going to go on YouTube and just see if they have the full game up there. Because college basketball is over, I'm already jonesing. So maybe I'll watch the final of the NIT. Even though it probably happened last week, I don't know who won it. Nobody's reporting on it. So it'll be like a fresh game for me. Oh, yeah. 100 points in the Final Four. And we're playing against Purdue. Wow, Purdue's going to lose 2 finals in a week. Oh, man. Chris Zimmer. He's the guy. Didn't I recruit him and then he didn't do so well on his SAT? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I'm going to check. Does it have a player's SAT score when you click on them? He's got a 3.2. I don't know if that's him or not. He went to Kentucky, and then he transferred to Purdue. All right, let's watch this game. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Let's look at the preview. So we're favored by 8.5. It says we're playing at the Chrysler Center, but we're not. This is the Final Four. That's a mistake. Yeah, the teams look pretty even. Yeah, let's go. Todd Stewart is their main guy. 18 points, 10 assists. For us, it's kind of a mix, but Bobby Dearborn, 18.5 points per game. We have Anthony Jones at 12.5, 7 rebounds. Isles with 7 rebounds. Here we go. Okay, folks, we got 3 minutes to go. Michigan 1 point lead. Purdue's got the ball. I thought this game was over at halftime. We were down by 20 points in the first half. We've clawed our way back. There's a foul. He hits the shot and the free throw. Purdue by 2. Oh, they had it right under the basket. Oh, Howard misses a shot. Now Purdue with the ball and 2-point lead. Oh, it was all going our way until I started yapping. What happened there? Turnover. It's hard to. I got it going so fast. Let me see if I can slow down the speed here. That's maybe a little bit too slow, but we only got 2 minutes left. Yeah, that's a little bit too slow. Oh, what happened there? They missed a shot. Michigan with the rebound. Looking to tie or take the lead with a 3. It's a big possession. We need a bucket here. Smart shots. And we missed again. Now, it's like they put a lid on the basket as soon as I started talking. Okay, we need to stop here, guys. Less than a minute. We can't give up an easy bucket here. Championship's on the line. Oh, how many free throws has this guy got? 4-point lead now. Jeez. Okay. Yeah, quick basket. Now we need to stop. We don't need to foul. Oh, now we need a bucket. We need a bucket. Shoot. Okay, we got fouled. 2 shots. Okay, we got a foul. Foul. Don't give up an easy bucket. Foul him. Oh, he hit both of them. No. Put it up. Put it up. Foul. Foul him. What are you doing? What are you doing? It's over. It's over. Cut. Cut that. Cut that camera. I'm just kidding. Oh, no. What a game. We almost came back to get it. We were down by 20 in the first half. Look at the second half. We really came on strong. Let's look at the game chart. Where is the game chart? I'll look at it after. Yeah, largest lead. Purdue by 20. We had a 2-point lead. 14 lead changes. Most of them were late. And that's it. That's all she wrote. Look at that. So it was 40-25 at halftime. Right around here, I would say. It was 38-18. I remember that. We shot horribly in the first half. And that's it. 4 for 20 from 3, but I can't say that cost us the game. They were 4 for 18. It's just... yeah, it was a valiant comeback at the end, but we just couldn't get it done. So that is it. Let's take a look at the end of season awards. We came within a hair of winning that. We'll check the entire league first. So Justin Henry of Michigan State. They just keep cranking these guys out. Freshman of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year, Player of the Year, and the Norton Award, all in one shot. Coach of the Year in the nation, the National Coach of the Year, right here. And then Most Outstanding Player of the Tournament, Todd Stewart. That should be Bobby Dearborn, but we lost. First team All-Americans, there you go. Henry and Stewart, once again, those names pop up. And second team All-American, no Wolverines. Where's the Big Ten? Okay, second team All-Conference, Anthony Jones and John Abney, both from Michigan. Abney almost nearly averaged a double-double. First team All-American, there's Bobby Dearborn once again. Todd Stewart shows up as well. And the Player of the Year, Justin Henry, Defensive Player of the Year, Justin Henry, Freshman of the Year, Justin Henry, and Coach of the Year, me. That's it for this video. The next video, it will start with the big decision. Do I stay or do I go? And if I go, where do I go? So thanks for watching this video. We'll see you at the next video. We still have some recruiting decisions here. We got to go to the transfer portal to pick up some players. Here's the season review before I go. They wanted us to reach the Sweet 16. We did that. Finished top 3 in the conference. We did that. We won 20-plus games. No academic ineligibility. And we increased the prestige from 80 to 89. That's the highest it's been. Okay, guys, I love you. Thank you for watching. We'll see you on the next one.